Is Call of Duty Black Ops 6 crashing up on startup or launching? Then you are at the right place. We have got some easy ways that you can use to fix this issue. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. Method 1. Check if your system meets the minimum requirements. When you are having issues launching Black Ops 6, first make sure your system meets the minimum requirements to run the game. Here are the system requirements for the game. Minimum requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. OS Windows 10 64-bit, latest update. Processor AMD Ryzen 5 1400 or Intel Core i5-6600. Memory 8GB RAM. Graphics AMD Radeon RX 470 or NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960 or Intel Arc A580. DirectX version 12. Network broadband internet connection. Additional notes: SSD with 128GB available space at launch. Recommended: requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. OS Windows 10 64-bit latest update or Windows 11 64-bit latest update. Processor AMD Ryzen 5 1600X or Intel Core i7-6700K. Memory 12GB RAM. Graphics AMD Radeon RX 6600 XT or NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti or RTX 36060. DirectX version 12. Network broadband internet connection. Additional notes: SSD with 128GB available space at launch. You can also visit this link and check out the system requirements for the game. The link is provided in the description below, so you can copy and paste it from there. Method 2. Restart Steam. A simple restart can sometimes fix the issue when the game is stuck on the loading screen. So close the game and exit Steam. You can also restart your PC. Then open Steam and launch the game. If the problem persists, go to the next solution. Method 3. Verify the game files. To verify the game files, go to Steam Library. Right-click on the game and expand its properties. Click on the installed files and then verify the game files. Here we are showing this game as an example. The steps are the same for Black Ops 6. Once game is verified, launch the game and check. Method 4. Change the region. Changing the region can sometimes help when the game is stuck on the loading screen. To do that, open Steam Settings. Go to the Download section, select a different region. Then check if it's working. Method 5. Reinstall DirectX. Another thing you can do is install DirectX. Type in DirectX in Google and click on the top option for Microsoft. You can also click on the link given in the description. Download the DirectX setup file, and after the download is complete, run the exe file. Click on Yes to continue. Follow the on-screen instructions to finish the downloading process or follow as shown. Make sure to uncheck Big Bear box. Let the installation process complete. After it is complete, restart your PC and then try to launch the game. Method 6. Install the Visual C++ redistributables. Next, you can install the Visual C++ redistributables. What you need to do is search Visual C++ redistributables in Google. Click on the first link of Microsoft.com. We also have provided this link in the description so you don't have to search. Download the Visual Current C++ redistributables available. Remember to download the correct architecture, like downloading x64 for 64-bit systems and x86 for 32-bit systems. Install the downloaded file as shown. Now restart your PC. After the PC restarts, run the game and the issue should be fixed. Method 7. Update graphics drivers and run the game on the dedicated graphics card. Make sure to update the graphics drivers before you start gaming. This should help you avoid issues while gaming and boost your gaming experience. Here is how you can update your graphics drivers. Open Device Manager using Windows Search. Go to the Display Adapters section and expand it. Right-click on your graphics driver and choose Update Driver option. From the next window, select the Search automatically for drivers option. Follow the on-screen instructions to download and install the latest driver. You can also visit the official websites of your graphics card manufacturer to update your graphics drivers. These websites are linked in the description below. Now download the latest drivers for the graphics card installed on your computer from these websites. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the driver installation process. Once done, restart your PC. When the device restarts, open the app again to check for updates. Download and install the available updates. If you have multiple GPUs for your computer, then make sure you use the one exclusively for gaming. This ensures a better gaming experience. So using the dedicated GPU for gaming can avoid issues while playing games like Black Ops 6. Here is how you can check if you are running the dedicated graphics card. However, this depends upon your operating system and the graphics card you are using. Press the Windows key plus R to launch the Run utility. Type dev mgmt.msc in the Run command box and hit Enter or click on OK. Expand the Display Adapters section. Here you will find the two adapters, one for your dedicated graphics card and the integrated graphics card. The dedicated graphics card should have a longer and more specific name than the integrated one. The dedicated graphics card may also have a higher memory size listed, so run the game with the dedicated graphics card. Method 8. Uncheck compatibility from Steam and game.exe file. Another thing you can do is change the compatibility mode. To do that, open the game properties. Then go to the compatibility tab. Check the box for Run this program in compatibility mode for the option. Select a Windows version and click on Apply and then on OK. Method 9. Disable the Steam Overlay feature. Also make sure that the Steam Overlay feature is disabled, as this can help improve gaming performance. Open Steam and click on Library. Find the game and right-click on it. Then select its properties. From the General tab, uncheck the Enable the Steam Overlay while in-game option. Also disable other overlay apps like GeForce Experience, Discord, NVIDIA Shadowplay Overlay or AMD Overlay. Method 10. Unplug external devices. Disconnect any external devices connected to your console or computer. These devices can also cause interference and trigger errors. Once you disconnect the devices, you can reconnect them one by one, then launch the game and check each time to find out which device is causing the error. Method 11. Allow the game through the firewall. Another potential cause of this issue could be firewall interference. So you can check that by allowing the game through firewall and your antivirus program. Here, we are showing how to allow the game through Windows Security. Open the Windows Security app using the search menu. Now click on the Firewall and Network Protection option. After that, tap on the Allow an app through Firewall option from the right side pane and then press the Change Settings button. Next, click on the Allow another app button and then press the Browse button to select the game.exe file. Click on Open and then click on the Add button. You will now see the game under the list of allowed apps and features. Tick the checkbox associated with the game and enable it on both public and private networks. Once done, you can press the OK button to save changes. Finally, you can relaunch the game file and check if it is loading properly. Method 12. Update your Windows OS. Type Check for updates in the search menu and select the top option. Click on the Check for updates button. If any update is available, download and install the updates. Restart your PC for that. Now launch the game and see if this could resolve the issue. Method 13. Close unnecessarily running programs. Sometimes streaming and downloading can compete for resources and cause issues while launching games like Black Ops 6. So, close unnecessary apps to free up bandwidth for Black Ops 6. Right-click on the Windows Start button and select Task Manager. Go to the Processes tab and right-click on the processes you want to close. Select the End Task option. Repeat the same for each task you want to kill. Then exit the window. Apps like Discord, GeForce Experience, Google Chrome, MSI Afterburner and RivaTuner are some that you should close before playing Black Ops 6. Method 14. Reinstall Black Ops 6. If the methods shown in this video could not fix the issue, then reinstall Black Ops 6. To do so, press Windows +I to open Settings, open Apps and then head to Installed Apps. Click on the three-dot menu next to the game. Click on the Uninstall button. Follow as shown to uninstall the game. Once the uninstallation of the game completes, restart your PC. Once your PC restarts, reinstall the game to some other drive or SSD. Now launch the game and check. And there you have it. The methods to resolve the issue when Black Ops 6 is crashing up on startup or launching. We hope one of these methods have worked for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and troubleshooting guides. Leave a comment and help others know which solution solved your problem. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.